Okay, so we've looked at the various different types of text and different purposes of text, and we've looked at what we mean when we say purpose of text. It means, why was this text written? Now, there are various different purposes of text, but the four main ones that we really need to know are persuasive, informative, instructive, and descriptive. So let's have a look at this anti-drugs poster here. And what type of text might this be? What's the purpose here? Well, it's to persuade. In this case, it's persuading people to report any suspicious activity to do with drugs to the people that run this venue. So, how can we tell it's persuasive? Well, firstly, we've got some of those persuasive language features there, haven't we, really? That saying there, might as well stick a bullet in your head. That's a very emotive phrase. The picture as well is very persuasive. It's got a picture of someone's tongue. It looks black, it looks diseased. And the pill that they're taking, some sort of drug, presumably, has got a little skull and crossbones on it. You've also got the real contrast here. You've got different use of colour. It's all black and white, more or less, other than the picture. So that can tell us here that this is a persuasive text. Now, if I wanted to look at an informative text on roughly the same topic, we might look at something like this. And this is the Wikipedia article. So it's basically, it's not trying to persuade us of anything. It's just giving us information, in this case about ketamine, which would be, I should imagine, one of the drugs that they're urging you to report in the last poster. So what this is doing is it's giving us a lot of technical information about it. And that's basically all it's doing, really. If we look down here, there will be some stuff on recreational use, and it will tell us about why it has been banned. But it's taken from a very dispassionate point of view. It's not using emotive language. It's just stating the dry facts. Because it's not trying to persuade anyone of anything. It's just giving us the information here. So, let's have a look at another informative piece of text. This time we'll look at a home survey report. Now, if we think about the people this is intended for, this is intended so that people can make their minds up as to whether or not to buy a property or not. And what it's doing really is it's just giving us the information on the property. It's not trying to sell us the property, it's just giving us information on it. And as we can see, it's divided very nicely into different areas with those different subheadings and those numbers there. And if we look at the brief description, there's nothing emotive here. It's not trying to sell anything. It's literally just giving us the facts. It's telling us when it was built, what type of property it is, different rooms in the house, and everything like that. However, if we were to look at an advert for a house, so again a persuasive piece of text, we can see here that they're using a lot more persuasive language. The adjectives they're using are changing. They're positive adjectives to describe this house in the best light possible. So again, that can be something. One thing to look out for with persuasive text is think, is this person, whoever's written this, are they trying to sell me something, or are they trying to get me to change my view on something? If you get the feeling they are, then it's almost certainly a persuasive piece of text. So, instructive texts now. Good examples of these are usually things like recipes, because essentially all you need to do is follow a recipe, follow a set of instructions. So they don't need to describe what the eggs look like to you or how delicious it's going to taste. All they need to get you to do is follow a set of instructions to produce this cake. And again, you can't really see much in the way of descriptive language here or persuasive language at all. Now, descriptive text, the last one we'll look at today, tends to cover things like stories, things that we read for entertainment, for fun. And it might include dialogue. It might be told from one person's point of view. And this is an example of a short story here. And there's going to be a lot of description here. It's trying to tell you a story. It's trying to get you involved and interested in the story. So, purposes of text. Have a go at some of the activities now.